Hello, I'm Pastor Dave, and this is your Monday morning recap of yesterday's sermon, Pride and Humility. Here we go. This week we looked at pride. Now, pride is something that can be positive or negative. In some ways, it is good. We can be proud of our children and grandchildren. We can be proud when we accomplish something that took a lot of hard work and effort. And those are not bad things. They can be motivating. They can be good. But there could be a danger in pride as well. The danger in pride comes when we are proud of ourselves instead of others. And I mean that in this way. Take an example of kids. Take an example of a kid who is starting to learn how to read. Now, pride can be a good thing for them, especially to say how proud you are that they are able to read and encourage them to continue to develop that skill. It can be dangerous when we look at our child starting to read and saying, look at my child, they're starting to read. Aren't I such a great parent? That's the danger of pride. Because you're taking pride in what something else is doing and not in and you're giving it to yourself. And there's another way pride can be a little dangerous, and that is in our own accomplishments. We can be proud of something that we have done, whether we graduate school, earn a degree, earn a promotion, start a business, all these different things we can be proud of. But those are singular events. Graduation happens, promotion happens, starting a business happens. We can't just be so focused on that one thing. In some ways, that could force us to make it like we're living in the past. But it could also come to define us, that we're the person who did this. And if we make that the most important thing of our lives, and what makes us special, that can lead to trouble, especially being a Christian, especially being in faith. We cannot let one accomplishment define us, and we especially cannot use it as a means of placing ourselves higher than others. St. Augustine of Hippo really highlights this when he said that it is pride that changed angels into devils. He continues that with the cure. It is humility that makes men into angels. The cure for pride is humility. Humility is a character trait that we Christians should value and emulate because it allows us to place ourselves appropriately. It places us below God, and it keeps our own egos in check. And this is exactly what is in line with the prophet Micah when he said, and I'll read from the New International Version, "He has shown you, O mortal, what is good. And what does the Lord require of you? To act justly, to love mercy, and to walk humbly with your God." God wants us to be humble, which means keeping ourselves in check, being cautious with pride, and remembering who God is and how great He is. So that's your recap for this week. Until next Sunday, I'm Pastor Dave, and I hope to see you in the pew.